Hello, friends. So let's understand an interesting thing. What the government plans is asset sales to monetize and raise money. Now, why this is the plan? First of all, let's understand the context. In what context this is happening? So we all are aware of the global and Indian slowdown and the twin deficits of fiscal deficit and current account deficit, and the government is therefore facing a lot of liquidity crunch, and there is slowdown in the economy. Now, in this context, the government has been trying to raise money, make the industries more efficient, and improve the economic conditions, generate employment, and overall undertake more privatization and move to more governance role. So, in that context, government has decided to go for disinvesting their shareholdings from most of the public sector companies. Now, that was one way uh, to raise money to monetize the situation, the economy, and give it more to the private players to operate, higher shareholdings and everything. And in that, we have seen how they are trying to, the government is trying to sell Air India stakeholding entirely, then Concur, the government is trying to sell Concur as well, then BPCL and many others, they are trying to disinvest their shares from these to raise money, monetize themselves, and to fight the fiscal deficit menace. On the other side, there's another way to sell the assets of these central public sector enterprises as well as the government of India's assets, like for example, power transmission line or gas pipeline of CPSCs, GAIL and all, then government railway lands and all. So a lot of real estate, physical assets the CPSCs have and the government have, so they can be sold to raise money, and that is another way to fight the menace of fiscal deficit with which the country is struggling at the moment. So the objective as of now from a few sources uh, is that the government is trying to raise up to more than $15 billion by the end of this fiscal year. That means in the coming couple of months, by selling assets to private players and others. And this money will help the government to feed their uh, fiscal deficit, uh, because if we are not meeting the target there and the RBI's hand is tied because of the high inflation rates, then what happens is that the economy takes a vicious cycle and the situation of stagflation prevails in the economy. So the overall objective of the government is to put money in the market, invest and churn the economy more and more to come out of this slowdown and recessionary mode which we are entering into. And for that, many different steps are being taken. The government is removing its shares from companies, selling assets, and these measures are taken. The RBI is struggling to put in money some or the other way. However, they have to keep the inflation in mind as well. So, from this context, it is something which will help the government's initiative of raising money and monetizing the economy. So that's the way of getting monetizing the economy. The route, if we clearly understand, is that the idea is that the CPSCs, the central public sector undertakings, will sell their assets, and this money, what they get as the profit of this their current year, that will be given to the government in the form of dividends, most of it. If it is a profit-making company, if it's a loss-making company, then it will absorb it'll get the money they receive will get absorbed within the company. But if it's a profit one, then the dividend passes to the government of India with reference to their shareholding. So CPSC have 100% shareholding of government. So that is the idea behind this, to bring in money in the hands of the government, with which they can fight the fiscal deficit menace.